What's up, guys? Welcome to Season 4, Episode 2 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is the man who can now play the trumpet as well as me, Jmack Gaming.
Well, you see, I learned 6 skills when I was growing up. 6 of them.
How to be a bitch is one of them.
Okay. I mastered that from you, so thanks for that one, asshole.
Oh, your skills.
No, you ruined it, Chad.
Wait, somebody Chad? Does somebody not know how to take a joke as one of his skills? Oh, you gonna cry? Do you want a hug?
I gladly accept this Company of the Year award.
That's a Mountain Dew bottle, you idiot.
This is the 4th one in a long...
Justin, eventually come up with new material.
Eventually, you come up with a Company of the Year award.
I don't need to. How's your Wrestler of the Year award this year looking? Oh, wait, I have that one. Shawn Michaels, WCW superstar Shawn Michaels.
You can.
He finished the end of the year with me, so it's my reward.
But he also started with me, so it's not.
It's all mine.
So it's not
all mine.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, well, you had WCW guys wrestling on WWF shows this year, so technically part of that Company of the Year award is mine too. By that logic.
Nah, I mean.
Yeah. See.
If you could argue Show of the Year for that, but company, no.
Nope. I'm gonna say.
Because I'm not contracting your guys.
Nope. I'm
not paying your guys.
I'm gonna say it counts.
Why?
Run the show. Who cares? No one cares about this. These fans don't care about this meaningless debate.
Well, they want to see something needs to matter, though.
They want
Chad.
to see Future Shock.
Something needs to matter in the awards.
What matters is that I kick your ass every single week in the Monday Night Wars.
When?
It's happening. It's starting this week.
Should have started to happen a year and a half ago.
We're gonna do 83 weeks, brother. It's gonna be the next 83 weeks of me just whooping your ass.
All right, I got to. Chad, do this promo.
The Future Shock show up, and they talk about where they're going to go get dinner after the show. Brock Lesnar says Chili's. Randy Orton says Applebee's. Mike Tyson hits him with a, hey, McDonald's. And they're all debating on where they want to eat. And then Brock Lesnar also says, fuck Rikishi, that piece of
no,
shit.
this is Brock Lesnar just laughing at everyone that, he's laughing at everyone that said they're going to win the Rumble and beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania because he knows, and everybody in this fucking crowd knows, Chad, that there's not a single soul in this locker room right now that could beat Brock Lesnar clean. True. He's a genetic freak. He's the one of one, Chad. Brock Lesnar. And not a soul in this arena is going to beat him. And then Orton says, well, me and Tyson are in the Rumble.
True.
And Lesnar looks at him. He's like, what the fuck did you say to me? And pushes him.
Oh, what? Oh, Brock been really irrational.
He left.
Oh, gotta see Brock's a little piss baby and gets so upset about everything so quickly.
We go to commercial. Edge and Christian are walking out to the ring. Edge is in single action tonight, Chad.
He won't be in single action for long. He's getting married.
Christian is.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, sorry, it's Christian.
Follow up with the story, Chad. Yeah. It's very rude. He's taking on Danny Basham, and it got an 85.
Yeah.
Danny Basham getting a blue number. Edge defeating Danny Basham in 14-17 with a leaping DDT, Chad. How do you feel about this match right here? How do you feel about Edge?
I was on the edge of my seat.
I want to get Edge. Chad Collier, Chad. The Rat. What the hell are you doing?
I'm celebrating. I'm happy that there's a Rats on my TV screen.
Oh, okay. He's here, and he wants a rematch against Sean Daivari.
He does.
For the European Championship. Chad was kind of disrespected that Lenny Lane got to fight last week.
Yeah.
And Chad wants him, and Tom Pritchard says, well, Chad, maybe if you weren't such a rat bitch, maybe we would have put some, we would have, gave you your title shot. But you know what? You haven't deserved it. What have you done in this company Chad, what do you got?
What have I done for this company other than put the ratings on and put this company in my bag and develop and give moment after moment, match after match? What have I done? Tom Pritchard, what have you done in your whole career? Because I gotta tell you, I'm the European champion. I'm a former tag team champion. I am one of the greatest tag teams this company's ever seen, and I did that while carrying around some dead weight the entire time. I was the king of Europe. I can't tell you how much fan mail I got, how many children in Europe would walk up to me and say, "Can I get a picture with their hero?" But I wouldn't understand what they were saying because I didn't speak their language. But I knew that's what they were saying. I could tell. I can't tell you, Tom, how big of a legend I am. And the fact that you, with your donkey-headed self, is going to tell me that I haven't done anything, and he just spits on Tom Pritchard's face.
And Tom Pritchard says, the only thing I have to say to that and to all the children that you met in Europe, never meet your heroes. We move on. Ernest Miller, Chad's in action tonight, taking on Ray LaPon.
What a match! Listen, this is why people buy tickets for Raw. To see Ray LaPon versus Ernest
You're losing
Miller.
to this. Remember that. You're losing to Ernest Miller and Ray LaPon. Ray LaPon gets a nice win in 7:45. Ray LaPon coming. He's looking good going into the Rumble, Chad. He's TNA World Champion. Is he going to win the Rumble?
If people are wondering.
And then he grabs a microphone. He says, I scratched and clawed my way up the TNA ranks to become the TNA World Champion. And in 3 weeks in Phil. Oh, my phone.
Oh, Justin's phone's going off. How unprofessional.
A new year, I've turned into a scumbag.
Yeah, oh, no, trust me. It's been more than just this year you've turned into a scumbag.
He said, in 2-3 weeks at the Royal Rumble, I start that climb back up the ranks. And it all starts by me winning the Rumble and beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Chad, Ray LaPon, calling a shot.
I mean, maybe.
What, you don't have any hope in Ray LaPon?
I say
We saw last year's TNA World Champion John Cena go pretty far, and look at him.
Yeah, Ray LaPon is no John Cena, Justin.
Well,
He doesn't have that. He's in the saclach. You know what I'm saying?
why? How do you know?
I mean?
He's been on the roster for 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks it's been boring. Boring.
Poor Ray LaPon, not even a chance to showcase his talents. He beat, who did he beat last week?
No, who you kidding? That's how memorable it was. You don't remember. You booked it last night.
Beat Teddy Hart, Chad, and got a very good match.
Well, Teddy Hart's the best.
Well, Ray LaPon's pretty good. Ray LaPon got a 73 in that match.
What did Teddy Hart get?
An 81.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
my point exactly.
But saying he's bad is not.
Fine, he's not good.
You look at your roster.
Hey,
Ray LaPon would be fucking U.S. champion in a heartbeat.
Listen, Ray LaPon's no Mark Canterbury. I'll just say that.
Stop playing with my strap.
Ooh.
Don't. He grabbed my cock.
I did not. I grabbed your thigh.
That's how big it is. PJ Black.
I thought it was your leg. It wasn't.
Yeah, third one. PJ Black.
That's why they call him the tricycle in college.
Oh,
Did you know that nickname?
PJ Black. Yeah, I heard it every day of my life. PJ Black. They call me tripod.
That's why they called him the Triforce.
I don't even remember what this promo was. They're getting ready because Nick Gage is.
Oh, it's the New York Combat Club.
They're getting ready. It's the Boston Combat Club, by the way.
But they're in New York.
They formed in Boston, so they will forever be the Boston Combat Club at this point. BCC, the only BCC in entertainment that matters. Take that, Blackpool Combat Club. You stink. They're getting ready. Bryan Danielson and Nick Dimalenko are hyping up Nick Gage, and Bryan Danielson slides Nick Gage a fork.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. And he goes in there and he beats Justin Payne by stabbing you with a fork. He stabs Justice Payne enough and kills him with a fork, Chad. He's got a 70. What the fuck did this do to get a 70?
The kid stabbed him with a fork.
This is based on hardcore, and these are both very good hardcore wrestlers. A short little match in hardcore, perfect 70. How do you feel about that match, Chad?
Love it.
Oh my. The best women's match of the save.
Oh, no.
Oh no, you let one go, brother. China defeating Toshi Uematsu, Chad. In a couple weeks, the call out from December is finally going into action. It'll be China.
They got great chemistry.
China taking on Aja Kong at the Royal Rumble, but tonight China takes on Toshi Uematsu, former number 1 contender for the women's belt, and they had an absolute clinic in the ring. But China gets the win. And 85. What the fuck, brother? Thanks, Chad. I appreciate it. You saved my women's division. PJ Black calls Mike Tyson and Randy Orton into the office, and he said, Randy, I heard your little promo earlier. You said you guys are both in the Rumble. I'm glad you guys decide who's in the Rumble and who's not in the Rumble. And Randy's like, what the fuck you talking about, PJ? Well, Randy...
Is there a dog outside your door?
That's just the sweep, man.
Oh, the sweep guy.
Oh my God, scare the fuck out of me.
Scare the fuck out of me. I thought we were being invaded.
Let's keep it short and simple, all right? There's only so many spots Raw has, all right? I'm going to give you guys a match tonight against Kurt Angle and Mark Henry, Team Angle. And if you guys can win it, you guys are both in. But if you guys lose at the Royal Rumble, you guys will have a match. Randy Orton versus Mike Tyson. The winners in the Rumble, the losers not in the Rumble. You guys can't just decide, I'm the boss. This is the Black McMahon era now. This is not Vince's Raw. This is PJ's Raw. You guys don't call the shots. I do. We move on. We got a tag team match here. Dynamo taking on Burger King, Chad. And Kaiji Muto and Jushin Liger get a big win in 9:49, with Jushin Liger defeats Lance Cade with their showtay. After the match, we forgot the promo to hype up. We'll do it next week now. Kurt Angle, Mark Henry, they're teaming up tonight. Team Angle, Chad. They're Mark Henry's bench pressing Kurt Angle this time.
Wow.
Remember when Kurt Angle bench pressed Mark Henry to get ready for that title match?
I do.
He's doing it the opposite tonight. It's a tag team match tonight. Before that, Kishi takes on JBL in 13-11, and he defeats him with the thrust kick. And this is a weird Raw tonight, Chad.
A little bit of a weird one.
We're just showcasing some talent, getting people ready for the Royal Rumble. Kishi gets a big win. 4 girls backstage are watching Seinfeld, Chad. They're oohing on.
Who's Bonnie Maxon?
It doesn't matter. Chad, she's watching Seinfeld, and they're oohing and eyeing over Alex Wright. Ooh. He had a shirtless scene.
Oh.
And that's crazy because he wrestles shirtless, but they're still oohing and eyeing. We move on. We get ready for our main event on the night. Team Angle taking on Future Shock. And in a 99, Kurt Angle, Mark Henry defeat Orton and Tyson when Angle pins Tyson. So that means at the Royal Rumble, Chad, Randy Orton versus Mike Tyson. The winner is in. The loser is not going to be in the Rumble. No 3 Future Shock members in the Rumble this year. Only one of them will be in.
Can I make my prediction?
No.
Oh.
And PJ Black says, Randy, sorry. And we end the show at 9. Sorry, brother.
We got this.
We had all these, and then we had a 39 right before.
Yeah.
A very good show. We'll see if Nitro can handle it. Chad, do you think you can?
Oh, I know we can. And we are here on Nitro. We have to beat a 90. What, 95?
96.
96.
I don't remember the last time you did that.
Do you smell what's baking in the oven, Justin? It's a cake. And I think I'm going to go have some because this is going to be a piece of cake.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just going to jump right into it, Justin. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm just going to jump right in. We start the show off, Justin.
Good start.
We see the Clique, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Kip James in there. And Shawn Michaels says, it's been a wild few weeks for the Clique. We've lost a few members due, China's not here. Six and Eddie Colon, they got shooken up to Thunder. And Road Dogg got fired.
Oh, you didn't even,
Yeah, he got fired for drugs. But that's okay because I really truly believe what we did was we trimmed the dead weight. We got rid of the uselessness and the members of the clique that would be holding us back. And now we're better than ever. We've got me, Shawn Michaels, former world champion, the greatest wrestler in the world. I've got my Wrestler of the Year award right here to show it. I see here Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, two WCW greats, the greatest tag team of all time, the Outsiders. We've got Kip James, a degenerate, a man who people say could be one of the best. He's got that look. All right, the clique, and now we're not going to face Bret Hart in the rematch that I deserve. But I'll tell you who I do want to beat up. I want to beat up the guy who runs his mouth and says a lot of disrespectful things about us, Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho comes out, Justin. Jericho says, listen, Shawn, I'm not afraid to wrestle you. In fact, I want to wrestle you, and I want to fight, and I want to get all three. I'll wrestle any clique member that comes my way, because, Shawn, here's the thing. You talk about how great you are, but the WCW, Shawn, while you were over there and the other company doing nothing, I was main eventing pay-per-views and winning championships and showing that I am one of the biggest and brightest stars in WWE, in professional wrestling going today. So, Shawn, I do want to fight you, and I'm down to do it whenever. But how about this? All right, how about you get your three guys? You say that this is now the best version of the clique. Well, how about I get those three, Nash, Hall, and Kip James, and I wrestle them with two guys in the back who are their first night as a team, and they're looking to get a tag team win of their own. And Shawn says, you're in. And then, Justin, that sets up our opening match. Okay. In 82, Chris Jericho and the Immortal Gentlemen of Chase Tatum and Hulk Hogan taking on the Clique. And in a superb match, Chris Jericho and the Immortal Gentlemen defeated Clique when Chris Jericho submitted Kip James to the Lion Tamer.
There you go.
So, we are backstage. Samoa Joe and Jeremy Borash. Jeremy Borash says, Samoa Joe, I know that you are going to go one-on-one against Bret Hart at Cyber Sunday, but we don't know, what match it's going to be. All right, we're told that it could be a variety of things. A submissions match, a steel cage match, or a last man standing match. Now, Samoa Joe, what do you have to say? And Samoa Joe says, you know what? All right, here's the thing. I know that there could be any matches. I know Bret Hart wanted to kind of send a message tonight. He's wrestling a submissions match in the main event to try to send a message to me, try to get in my head. But let me tell you something, JB, all right? No one's going to get in Samoa Joe's head. So guess what? I'm challenging anyone in the back to a submissions match tonight myself, and I'm going to tap you out. And I'm going to show Bret exactly what's going to happen at Cyber Sunday. Because no matter what it is, if it's a submissions match, a last man standing match, a steel cage match, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, Bret, I am going to kill you and win the World Heavyweight Championship. Justin, we've got a tag team match. The Wild Boys taking on the Headbangers. And then about that terrible wrestling announced to the crowd here, the Wild Boys defeat the Headbangers when Dave Batista pinned Mosh with a sit-down powerbomb.
All right.
And we are backstage. Hulk Hogan and Chase Tatum, they're celebrating their win. And Nash and Hall show up and they go, hey, congratulations, kid. Listen, you got one over on one of the greatest tag teams of all time, but listen, Chase, we wanted to come out here. We don't mean to interrupt your celebration, all right? Congratulations. But, Chase, we want you to really think about your choice of tag team partner, because that man, Hulk Hogan, he's a snake. He'll do whatever he can to benefit himself, but nobody else. Chase, he's teaming up with you because you have something to offer, all right? You're one of the brightest stars of this company, and he knows that his star is dimming, Chase, and so he's strapping himself to you. All right, make no mistake, Chase. All right, you are not benefiting from teaming with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is benefiting from teaming with you, and all I'm saying is watch your back, because this guy, Hulk Hogan, and we know from experience from teaming with him for all the years we've teamed with him, he'll leave you out to dry at the first chance he can get. And Hulk Hogan.
I like that.
Yeah. And then they leave, and now it's awkward. Now it's just weird. Yeah, now it's just weird. But we got a women's match. Manami Toyota taking on Jacqueline Moore in a decent match. Manami Toyota defeated Jacqueline Moore with an Ocean Queen B-bomb, Justin.
There you go.
We are backstage. We got the tag team of the Dudley Boys. They're in the back, and they bump into Fit Finley and Chuck Palumbo. Remember, Chuck Palumbo and Fit Finley were the coach and mentor, or the coach and trainee who won Tough Enough. Yeah. So they are the #1 contenders for the tag team titles, and the Dudley Boys are just going over there to say, you know what? We want you guys to have your tag team title match, and we want you to have it at Cyber Sunday. Now, what do you say? And they're in. They go absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
100%.
All right.
So Cyber Sunday, we're getting the Dudley Boys versus Fit Finley and Chuck Palumbo, Justin.
There you go. That'll be a match.
Yes. And Justin, we have here Abyss versus Al Snow in a decent match. Abyss defeats Al Snow with a shock treatment.
Okay. That's all right.
But Justin, we have another match, a submissions match. This was an open challenge from anybody, Justin. And Mike Awesome, he doesn't work for either company right now, but he was there. And he says, you know what better opportunity to tap out Samoa Joe and maybe earn himself a contract again for the company. So we have here a submissions match, and about that great wrestling and good heat. Samoa Joe defeats Mike Awesome with a Dragon Sleeper.
I'm trying to figure out if I still employed Mike Awesome.
You did not.
I don't. Good. Fucking drug addict.
We are backstage, and Bret Hart, he says, Samoa Joe, I look at you, and I see a very, very impressive professional wrestler. You've got the look, you've got the strength, you've got the speed, you've got the ability. Samoa Joe, you got the heart. But let me tell you something, all right? You can take all of that and blend it up, but at the end of the day, it won't matter because you still will not have enough to beat me. I am the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. I am a legend in this industry. And Samoa Joe, you're going to have plenty of big matches. You're going to have world titles. I know it. You already have some, but you're going to be a future world champion again. But it will not be Cyber Sunday, Samoa Joe, because I am going to defeat you. And I tell you what, I hope it's a submissions match because I saw that sleeper. I saw you in the ring. You're good. But in order to be great, you don't back down from men who could be better than you. And that's why it's Cyber Sunday, Samoa Joe. I'm going to look you in the eyes, and I'm going to pin you, submit you, knock you down for a 10 count. It doesn't matter. No matter what I have to do to beat you, I will, because that's what champions do. They find a way to win. And at Cyber Sunday, I will win. And we have Sid Vicious versus Chuck Palumbo, Justin. A man, he's got his tag team match coming up, but he doesn't want to wait until his tag team match. He wants to have a singles match tonight to work out the bugs. And in this match, Chuck Palumbo defeats Sid Vicious with a torture rack.
Okay.
Look at that, Justin.
Yeah.
And Justin, we see here 3 women, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix. They're ogling the TV screen. We don't know what they're watching, but we hear a bunch of basses being slapped. Boom, ba-bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom. So who knows what that could be. And Debbie Malenko is like, and this is why you women will never be as good as me, Debbie Malenko. While you're too busy watching television, I just got back from the gym training after I trained this morning. All right, you ladies, I'll tell you what. You ladies, you just... Yeah. Because I'm feeling gracious and generous, all right, I'm going to give you an opportunity. Trish, listen, you came in my face and
nice.
You last week.
Let's go. Awesome. You know what? You won the war. You can have the Company of the Year award next year, buddy. This is sick. This is great, brother. Show of the year. Fucking pervert.
You got in my face last week, and you got in my business. So this doesn't extend to you, all right? But Lita, Beth Phoenix, if you're not too busy watching television next week, I'm gonna give you both an opportunity to become #1 contender for my women's championship. You two are gonna wrestle each other next week, and I'll be watching. Trish, enjoy your program. And our main event, Taz versus Bret Hart in a submissions match, and about that superb wrestling and great heat, Bret Hart defeated Taz with a sharpshooter.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
And we end the show, Samoa Joe and Bret Hart. Samoa Joe comes down to the ring, and it looks like they're going to do a stare down, right? They're like face to face. And Samoa Joe, Justin, headbutts Bret Hart. And then they start fighting, and it takes referees and road agents to separate them. These two men want to fight each other.
There you go.
90.
Not a 96.
Not 96.
Sorry. Not everyone can be the greatest show of all time.
But a 90. Yeah, but
What?
no, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, you can't say that. You were right. That was a funny segment. So funny. Fucking came in my face.
Oh no.
You said it, not me.
All right. Well, we will. We'll see who. We'll see.
No, just end it. Just end
we'll
it.
see you
Just
for.
end it.
We'll see you for Thunder and SmackDown.
Just end-
And we are back on SmackDown, or Justin, should I say, lack down, because it's lacking anything entertaining. Ah, see what I did there?
That was rude. That was very mean, Chen.
Where?
Well, as stated by this 95 right here, Chen, as the best show of last week, SmackDown is bringing all the heat.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can really say that it's lack of,
I can't, Justin, and quite frankly, I did.
But you will be wrong.
Oh, I don't think I will be anything.
You will be wrong.
Oh.
You are wrong.
Oh.
Because looking at the rating right here, that's the best week. You haven't even seen a 95 yet this year.
Well, you know what? Time will tell.
Time has told me that you have no right of talking bad about my shows.
Oh, okay. Why don't you run your show then?
I just want a little bit of respect out of you.
Okay.
Yeah. 4-time Company of the Year award winner. You know, I've won the show of the year every year. Like, where's the respect?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the part of the show where Justin talks about his Company of the Year awards. All of our favorite segments.
We would have that segment during Chad's shows, but he hasn't won any yet. So, sorry, buddy. You're gonna get him one day. PJ Black says, you came in my face. PJ Black is here, Chad. He's here on SmackDown. He says, I've been asked, what's in store for SmackDown now that Eric Bischoff has been taken care of.
Taking care of business.
Sit up like a man and watch the
No, you can't make me.
Fucking show. He says, well, PJ Blank says, I'm the new GM of Friday Night SmackDown. I am the man that holds everything in my hands. All right? Now, was that your phone?
No, my leg.
Your phone went off.
No, it didn't.
Check it. Went off.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Unprofessional.
I didn't check it, though.
I know. You did check it.
Well, because you told me to.
He says,
But I wasn't going to check it.
this is just the beginning, everybody. All right, we're going to have a beautiful relationship between myself and Friday Night SmackDown. Nothing will go wrong, Chad. PJ Black, the new GM of SmackDown here. Yeah. We're here in the William Neal Reynolds Coliseum in Raleigh, North Carolina, by the way. Nice. We start our opening match is Dean Jablonski
bringing the heat today.
Taking on Rayo de Jalisco Jr. This match did better than the Headbangers taking on the Wild Boys, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a wild boy. I'm a wild boy.
No MGK in my streams, Trent.
Oh, I love MGK.
Yeah. That's not great. Not a good start to Chad's music career.
Literally, probably the top 3 artists of all time.
For real? Do you mean that?
What?
Do you mean that?
I'd never say things I don't mean, Justin.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Jablonski beats Rayo de Jalisco Jr. with a pile driver. Dean Jablonski, a little known fact, is Jeff Jarrett's protege in this save. Stop messing with that. Stop.
Yeah, it's so distracting. Justin struck me. Oh. Justin struck me.
Yeah, you deserved it, to be honest with me.
To be honest with you?
Yeah. I had to validate my actions there.
I swear to God, I never fall in love.
Stop! We move on. Kevin Kelly's asking John Cena, hey, John, last week you said you're going to win the Royal Rumble. You're going to be 2-time champion, dual champions in this company. But tonight, you have a match with another man that said he's going to win the Royal Rumble. Paul White. John Cena, Paul White tonight, Jan. And Kevin Kelly's like, man, can you do it? And John Cena, this is my first big, an emphasis on big, challenge in this company. It's a fat joke.
He's got to be honest. I got to be honest with myself.
I got to be honest. You literally said you came in my face last episode, and you're going to be mad about...
Stop living in the past.
Stop. If I don't, then the past doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
The past always matters.
All that matters is the future.
Yeah, that's why your booking's so weird sometimes. Six hasn't won a singles match or a non-tag match since March of 2000.
Yeah.
And his first ever win, he's number one contender.
He's in a change of scenery.
The past... Chad is really am living on. The past does not matter.
Just a change
2 years that he almost didn't win a match
he's just living,
on TV.
He needed a change of pace and a change of scenery. And he's the Thunder guy now.
22 months of not winning a fucking match on TV.
He's been training. He's been ready.
He's been losing. Yeah, so John Cena, Paul White tonight. Move on. La Resistance, those French fucks are making their way down the ring, Chad. They're taking on three men that are the very good men. Top talent here in WWF, Chad. Three guys that could really put WWF on the market. And that's Big Boss,
like up for sale?
Big Boss Man, Just Incredible, and Marty Jannetty. How the fuck did this get a 70? This had no business of getting a 70. Rene Dupree and Savon getting 70 and 75. LA Resistance or La Resistance get the big win, though, Chad. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Rumble, Chad. Three guys that are very good. Oui. Does Rene Dupree win the Rumble?
Oui.
Is that a yes?
Oui.
Gene Snitsky and Kane are on the screen and said Savon and Rob Conway, they're going to take those belts away from them at the Royal Rumble. They're calling out the tag team champions once again. It's the Departed, Kane and Snitsky. How do you feel about this team, Jen?
I like it. I mean, I liked it better when Roadkill was in it, but,
Yeah, I loved it when Roadkill was in it, but, I can't. I loved SmackDown when Eddie was here, but, I don't. Paul White.
Well, listen, Paul White.
He's asked about John Cena, and he says, I don't care about that little twerp Cena. All I care about is going to win the Rumble. I'm the biggest. No one can throw me out. I'm the world's largest athlete. I'm going to toss every one of those small vanilla midget athletes out of there. I'm going to throw them out of the ring. And I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. And I'm going to take on Stone Cold Steve Austin for my SmackDown World Heavyweight Championship. One that I never lost.
What the hell was that?
My Bluetooth speaker turned off. Thought that was Darth Vader. Move on. Masawa takes on DDP here, Chad.
Nice.
Masawa getting a 95 here.
Yeah. What you know about Masawa?
He beat Eddie Guerrero.
You did. And Diamond Dallas Page.
He ruined your company for a little bit. You had Bret Hart beat him like the next month, out of spite. Masawa defeating DDP right here, Chad, in 14:53. Remember, he said he's pissed off that he got looked over. He's the final boss of wrestling, and Cornette, reemphasizes that, and he says he's going to win the Rumble.
That's Raven's gimmick.
The final boss of professional wrestling, Masawa, going to come in there in the Royal Rumble, his first ever Rumble, and he's going to win it. We move on. Oh, that's not great.
Oh, no.
Rock and Sock Connection. You want to talk about this match real quick?
Yeah, so Rock and Sock Connection, they teamed and they fought Team Slaughter. It was a hell of a contest. Justin clicked something, so I'm assuming Rock or Sock, quite frankly, are injured. I'm going to go with The Rock. I'm going to say The Rock is injured.
They defeat Team Slaughter here in 1502. Mick Foley's got a percussive ankle stretch.
Oh.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I just saw red text. And, yeah. Backstage, we're in Flair country, Chad.
Woo!
We're in North Carolina. All the babes are there. DDP's a little sad, but he's happy that he's got two big knockers in his face. Yeah. Everyone's happy. But
someone call him Debbie Malenko, because...
Scott Steiner is... he's down right now.
Down bad.
Yeah. Because he is the big bad booty daddy, Chad. Yeah. But he does not have his... He doesn't have...
His hoochie mamas.
Yeah. He might have hoochie mamas, but he wants his own, He wants his... he's sad. He wants to fall in love, Chad.
Oh.
He wants to be he wants his own hoochie mama on his side, He's tired of just fucking them hoes.
Yeah.
He's sad. And Ric Flair slaps him, chops him. Get it together. We're Flair country. I'll take you whining and I'll take you dining with all the finest women in all of North Carolina. And Scott Steiner, he perks up a little bit, Chad. Perks up. The little big bad booty daddy. He's a little sad daddy. Ric Flair's in the ring now, though. He takes on Latin Lover here in his hometown. Loses to Latin Lover.
Oh, no.
He got a 57. He can't go anymore. Good, decent little match.
Woo!
Latin Lover's looking great going into the Rumble. Does Latin Lover pull it out, Chad?
No.
Why?
You know what? Maybe.
PJ Black has finally said it, Chad. He said, tonight, I'm making it known that I, PJ Black, the Intercontinental Champion, the owner of the WWF, is entering the Royal Rumble. And he also says, I'm entering at number 30. Because I can do that. I'm PJ fucking Black. Who's going to stop me?
There will be no stopping.
So PJ Black says he's going to be in the Rumble at number 30, Chad.
Nice.
Psychosis is, he's here. He's in a dark corner of his house or his room. And all he says is, Mystico, I accept. WrestleMania. The loser leaves town, last man standing match. Psychosis and Mystico. It's on. Stone Cold's here. And we move on to our main event. This sucked. Wow. What happened?
Lack of selling on display.
I didn't think this would be that bad of a match. John Cena defeats Paul White in 2017 with a spin-out powerbomb. An 81. Wow, I might have the worst show this week. Wow. You won't have the best, but you will not have the worst. He's celebrating. That's how bad Chad is down. He's down so bad right now. He's celebrating that he won't have the worst show.
Loser! Ha ha! Loser! Ha 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 ha!
Chad, do you consider second?
God, you suck.
Do you consider second place a losing?
I do, and I'm gonna get first place off Thunder this week.
Okay, so just imagine when I do the same energy you just did right there after Thunder.
That's fine. That's fine.
You can't be mad or end the recording.
I won't.
Okay?
It won't matter though because
If you end the recording, you're never sitting in this chair during it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Knocked over or something.
That's my router.
No.
Get over it. A weird show right here. We're 2 weeks away from the Rumble now, though. So,
True.
Chad, get your picks in. Don't say it out loud, but get your picks in.
Okay, my picks are in.
Okay. Who is it?
All right, Justin, we are here. We are here at Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna let my wrestlers, my talent, speak for itself. My booking ability. Let's see. Let's just see. Ready? High five.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Fine. We start the show off. We've got a massive multi-man promo to start the show off. We've got, of course, Sting, Rey Mysterio, and Steven Regal. These three men you can vote on from the Cyber Sunday poll to face Minoru Suzuki. And so all three of these men, they're hyping themselves up, putting themselves over, trying to convince the fans to vote for them, right? And then Minoru Suzuki and Taka Michinoku show up, and they just start talking shit about these three, right? And then Goldberg and Paul Heyman get involved too, and basically, Goldberg and Paul Heyman, they just remind everybody, hey, we're Money in the Bank briefcase over here, right? You three guys, you guys wear out Minoru Suzuki enough, maybe we cash in, maybe we don't, But Justin, at the end of the day, Regal, Rey Mysterio, and Sting are all in singles matches tonight to try to pick up a win and impress the voters here. Yeah. And Minoru Suzuki says he'll be watching carefully. But we have our first match of the night right now. Steven Regal versus Taka Michinoku, and in a superb match, Steven Regal defeats Taka Michinoku with a Regal stretch.
Taka, I'm sorry, buddy.
And this got an 89.
I'm sorry, buddy.
So, not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
We have here a backstage promo. It's Raven and Owen Hart, and they are, in the back hanging out. They're the tag team champions. And Juventud and Super Crazy come out. And Juvi says, Owen, you were able to pick up the win in a triple threat match last week. But let's see how one of you fare going one-on-one against us. And Raven says, you know what, Owen, I got this one. You fought last week. I'll handle this week. Juvi, I will see you out there. Raven versus Juvi tonight.
You are bringing out all the bangers tonight, aren't you?
What are you talking about? This is just part of their program. We have here a triple threat. This is to decide the number one contenders, Justin, for the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships that the Hardy Boys hold. And about that decent wrestling but a little heat, Team Canada defeat the Cologne Brothers, the world's greatest tag team, and Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli.
Is Bobby Roode a cruiserweight
He is.
in the game?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Better go look.
Well, but regardless, Team
Chris Hero is
Canada.
also not a cruiserweight.
Team Canada, brother. Number 1 contenders.
I don't know why the fuck those two were in it. Claudio and Chris Hero.
We are backstage. Chris Benoit and Tony Schiavone, right? And Tony Schiavone asks Chris Benoit, was coming to Thunder here? Like, are you excited? And Chris Benoit said, I am excited to be on Thunder. I was running through the competition on Nitro. I beat everybody there was to beat, and now I'm here, a new brand, a new look. And it's only a matter of time before I run through these guys too. In fact, we're gonna start that tonight with another Chris Benoit United States Open Challenge. And we get a 99. And about that superb wrestling and great heat, Chris Benoit defeats Ken Shamrock when Chris Benoit makes defense number 21 of the WCW United States Heavyweight title.
What I'm saying about Shamrock, he could be a star.
Wow, 99. Hell yeah. We have Raven versus Juventud Guerrero and about that superb wrestling and great heat. Juventud defeated Raven with a handful of tights. Hoovy cheated, Justin, to beat Raven.
Yeah.
Got a 90.
Nice.
We have our next match, Rey Mysterio versus Canyon.
I don't know why you're looking at
I'm just looking. I want to see your reactions to these things. I like to see the reactions.
Why am I... What?
But Rey Mysterio, he saw Steven Regal put on a classic with Taka, and he said, you know what? Hell yeah, I want to face Canyon. And in about the head superb wrestling and great heat, Rey Mysterio defeats Canyon with a springboard hurricanrana.
Nice. Is that a 98?
Got 90. 90. I wonder who Sting is going to wrestle tonight. Who knows?
Let's see. Someone big.
We're backstage. Bobby Roode, Lance Storm, and Eric Young are celebrating, and Lance Storm says, "Okay, now we have to." And Bobby Roode interrupts Lance Storm. He says, "Lance, you formed Team Canada. You brought us in, and you've been mentoring us. You're a hell of a wrestler. You're a great technical wrestler, Lance. And I think you could be one of the best. But something in this group isn't clicking. All right, something isn't working. Hang on, something isn't clicking. Lance, listening to you hasn't gotten us the win. I got us the win tonight, and I am the guy who's gonna put this team down the right path. So listen, I brought in a buddy to help us out, and we're gonna start doing this.
You're gonna get pissed off at this.
And we're gonna start doing this my way here.
You're gonna get so mad when Don Callis starts showing up on SmackDown every week and you can't use him.
Don Callis
Why is Don
shows
Callis
up.
the leader of the team?
He's not the leader. He's not the leader. He's the new advocate.
Did you let me finish?
Yeah.
Why is Don Callis the leader of my stable, the team departed with Kane, Snitsky, and Gangrel?
Yeah.
And why is he here?
Because he can be. He can just show up. Listen, he knows what it takes to put together a winning team.
You know he can't be used if I use him on SmackDown.
Well, maybe I'll have to just move some things around.
Okay. That was probably the wrong choice.
But regardless, Bobby Roode, he wants to start taking things over, Justin. Do things his way.
I guess so.
And our main event, Sting versus Goldberg.
Wow, that fucking blew.
Yeah, that wasn't great. It's not great.
That saved me this week. Fuck you. I'm still the best.
That's not great. But in an exceptional match, Sting drew with Goldberg in 1434. It was a sports entertainment finish.
That's even worse.
Taka Michinoku and Suzuki ran in and interfered in the match, and it got called off.
Yep.
But that was the main event. 86.
Worst one of the week. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, loser.
Man, it
sucks to be the loser.
It's so crazy how a main event, one bad main event could
that's your show.
put a whole show out.
You gotta have a great main event.
Yeah. Let's see, what match should have main evented? Honestly, probably Benoit Shamrock should have main evented.
In rating wise, yes. Store wise, no.
I think the right match had to main event storyline wise, but
storyline wise, yeah, you did it right. It's just you. If you want to get the best ratings, you put Benoit on last in every show at this rate. I don't know why, but I'm getting bored of Benoit right now. All he does is wrestle for the U.S. belt. There's not been a story, right?
Well, the story is his run.
Yeah, but that's cool. But
yeah,
where's the story of him feuding with someone?
Fair.
Where's the why? Why should I care about this run?
That's fair.
He's not beating. He's just beating random people.
Yeah. But anyway, that was Thunder. Justin, we'll get you next week.
Where's show of the week, buddy?
We'll get you next week.
Show of the week. Another one for the good guys. Suck it.